Hello there. Born in Port Harcourt in 1956, from Elu in Isoko North local government area of Delta State, came this gentleman who was built in Hussey College in his secondary school era, and since then has been actively involved in the politics of Delta State and Nigeria after setting up a company called Rivard Limited. He is a man who believes in development and also believes in fairness. He says, call me nothing but Brother Emmanuel Ogidi. That's my guest on Ovueta today. It's a pleasure to be here.
The pleasure is mine.
I have been chasing you that I need to talk to you. Everyone is talking to you about politics. And I said, no, why should we always talk politics? We need to know and keep on record some of the formative stages of Brother Emmanuel Ogidi, who says, don't call me chief, don't call me mister, don't call me doctor, don't call me professor. Even if all of these qualities, they are all rolled in one man. So I call you Chief, Brother, Professor, Doctor, Brother Emmanuel Ogidi. Welcome to Ovueta.
Thank you very much.
It's a pleasure. Let's talk about quickly. I want to start by saying, how did it all start? How did Hussey College, you are the president of the Old Student Association. How did that school form you? How did the school influence today?
So let us start from the background. I was born into a Christian family.
Okay.
Where I was taught the fear of God.
This is important.
God's claim said GKS. I was born in Port Harcourt. And my parents were very strict. But when I was growing up, I said, what kind of life it is? They're too strict. But today I'm happy they were strict. And I hope that I've been able to deal with all those behind me in that same strictness, because that is the strictness that brought out the best in me. Over the years, primary school, secondary school, then Hussey College again. I met late Rewane, another very strict disciplinarian.
Rewane was a teacher in your school?
He was the owner, he was everything about us. As early as 5:30 is a school compound. All on road walk. As early as 5:30, this old man would come, even when he had left as director. And everybody would come up for exercise. 5:30, you're there. 6:30, you're through with it. Your breakfast, you're in class for it. Assembly, lecture starts. Break time, you observe it. Lunch time, you observe it. You must have your siesta, you go for games again, and you must go back to read at night. It was good regimentation. It built us. But many of us didn't know what we were gaining from there, because as a student, you're going to know what it all is. I left school, became a teacher from 1973 to 76. But then the strictness in me came out. I know I was very strict as a teacher. But don't let my laugh deceive you. I'm a very strict man. Very strict. I know how to handle people. Then, of course, you must also remember I have an uncle who is a politician, late Chief Okilo. So from childhood, I've always looked at him and admired him. So it was also affecting me. Then I went back to school. In 1978, I became student union PRO in the UST. So you can see 78.
Yeah.
And then 79, Okilo became governor. Between 78 and 79, I was one of those campaigners to youth officer, even on campus.
The one you admire became a governor.
I became a governor. Then, of course, I got the first lesson from him. After the swearing-in ceremony, took me upstairs. After the dinner, took me upstairs to the bedroom, big bed. He said, Emmanuel, you see this bed? Yes, it's government bed. But you know what I would do? I would sit on this side of the bed and sleep. I would not roll to this end. Because the day you start rolling from this end to the other, you kill somebody to remain on the bed. So you must know that it's a temporary job. Lesson 1 in politics. There was one great man that influenced me. In 1987, Chief Gemini the president of Osogoro student for so many years. So, you know, in those beautiful days, I was very upset. Why the one man remain permanently in an office? So I led a revolution. Or is it call it a revolution, whatever you want to call it. So we challenged his authority. General Bada was in the meeting that day. All this, they're Horti College, people, great men. And Chief JB surprised me that day. He stood up and said, I'm sorry. I didn't behave well. He was talking. While he was talking, I was shaking because I was standing, because this I should stand. When this old man said he was sorry, hey, it's a very rare.
Yeah, rare.
What he said. And then for my punishment, they said I should nominate all the officers. For my punishment, so I nominated. They said I was in new school, and then they forced me to become a social secretary. And of course, I started following them, these old men. So I started following them from 87, 70, so 4 years ago. Again, these same old men came to Asaba, when we had our AGM, and insisted that I should be the next president
Of the old boys.
session. I was looking at them, senior men.
And that's what you are today.
That's what I am. But you know what they told me? Don't allow this association to die.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm speaking with Brother Emmanuel Ogidi, the National Vice Chairman of the South-South Zone of the People's Democratic Party. He's a fellow of the National Institute of Public Relations. He has many caps. He seats us as the president of the Old Boys Association of Horti College, all of those. Old Student Association. Take a look at this. From what you said, there is a lot of learning that I saw. The youth of today don't like to learn. Why is it that we have a generation that refuses to learn, whereas you who are the leaders of today learned? What happened?
I think we also failed them. As we were growing up, it's like a man who married a woman from the village. He allows her to remain at home. He keeps going for seminars. He's improving every day. Then the day is now called to a ceremony. The woman had disgraced him. That's what happened to us today. Because as you're going, we're supposed to be carrying them along. We did not. Because we're afraid that many of them are, what do you call it? Eddie, they are this and that. But we should have carried them along.
So there's a missing link.
We didn't carry them along.
What do you recommend that we must do to reconnect that link that's been broken? Or there's a missing link?
It's not late. We as leaders fading up. We should start looking at people and start mentoring them and pray for the best. We failed. Anybody before me and maybe coming after me, if we don't do that, we're going to be in trouble. We're going to be in trouble. So now I'm taking as an assignment. Take for instance, now I'm president. I should want to develop 5 people that should take over. Just as the governor. That's why people say governor doesn't have a say. It's not right. They have a say for their successor. Because there are certain things they are planned along the way. So they need somebody that will be able to carry it through. Although we know, unfortunately, most of them don't carry it through.
They don't even, the people they choose are not even in sync with their vision. So they soon take over the entire structure and try to undo their predecessor. Did you experience that while you were chairman of PDP from 2005? Under James Ibori, have you ever experienced that? Because there's been transition from Ibori to Odwaga and then to Okowa. Have you seen a sign of disloyalty among those people who made one another?
Of course, always there. It's human.
Who among these 3 you think played this kind of role?
Of course, the one that did it. Unfortunately, he lost out.
Odwaga betrayed James Ibori?
Himself, not Ibori.
Is this what James Ibori acknowledged?
He doesn't have to acknowledge it to us. We see it happening. Let's say it. Now take for instance, if you became a governor and somebody was part of your development and you now start going after all those who were with him, what does that tell you? I was the chairman. He was very mean to me. I'm not even talking about me now. Let's not talk about me. Let's talk about others. Like he said, I listened to one of his statements. He said, Ibori family. So you realize this Ibori family. What did you do about the Ibori family? You ignored them. You wanted to create your own dynasty. That's always the problem. But Ibori never said that this is, he never insisted. Again, I like his style of leadership. Some people, you see, even when you have a family, you can also adopt people into your family. Is that not correct? In real life. So, you don't destroy what you know is good of your selfish reason. That is the nature of man anyway. But that is why you must control your nature, the man in you. And the other way you can control is when you have compassion. Many of our leaders don't know what compassion is about. Well, it's a quality you must have.